Hey everyone. So I just wanted to do a quick follow-up to the last video I made. I realized that I didn't really talk much or show docking, and that was one of the key parts of the update to the new Genki Attack Vector. So I wanted to show this off. Apologies, I don't have it plugged in because I'm nowhere near my TV, but I can at least show you how this works. And apologies for the weird angle. This is just the setup that I have. So I'll try and make it work as best as I can, but here's the switch. And it's got the case on, it's got the adhesives on, and it's going in all the way fully. I'll turn it so you can take a look. Now, one thing I ran into with the JSAW case is that I was able to dock it perfectly, but then every time I took it out, the bottom part of the case would pop off. But that's not an issue here, so it's staying on pretty well. Well, again, lining up pretty well, no problems at all, and it works with all the different size grips as well. So been pretty happy with it, no issues at all. This bottom piece has been pretty sturdy. I also wanted to update on one other thing. So similar to other cases like the kill switch and some of the other cases out there, now that they have these detachable grips, but they have the added grip on the back, they don't fit in this grip holder, charger, whatever you want to call this, because even with the small grips, it's just not going to work. So what I got is I believe it's called I think it's literally just called the JSAW charging grip. I can leave a link in the description if anyone wants to learn a little more, but this has allowed me to use the Joy-Cons with the grip in the charging grip. And this was pretty cheap. This was like 15 US dollars. So pretty easy to use. Still pretty comfortable. I actually really like the angle of this better than this. With the flat angle, it makes it feel a little cramped. I do like the added grips that the official Nintendo Joy-Con grip adds, but it's a little close because it's just a straight angle. So this one's kind of nice where it actually makes it feel more like a real controller, which is pretty cool. Uh, the only little complaint I have about this, and this is really minor, but it's just something that I definitely noticed, and you may notice too, is something about whatever mechanism they're using. They must not be using the same kind of like really snappy magnet. I don't even know if there's a magnet at all. There probably is something there, but you don't get that really satisfying click that you get with the Switch. It just feels a little mushy when you go in. It does work. I'll turn it on, see if we can. You can see the lights are on, right? We have power. So it definitely works, but I definitely second guessed it a few times. And I was wondering if that had to do with the case, but I don't think so, because the case is not touching at all. I think it's just the way this thing is made. So just a weird little nitpick. It works totally fine. You're just not going to get that like satisfying like snap that you get with the Switch 2. But other than that, still been happy with this case. It's still been staying on pretty well. I would recommend it at this point, for sure. With of course still the caveats that I mentioned in the first video about sometimes the larger grips adding a little extra weight. But I've been pretty happy with it and I'm going to continue to stick with it. And thanks for watching.